Hey, what's up? Jace with Red, and this video is specific for people who own dental practices, and I'm going to talk about what I do. I do own 2 dental practices, but by trade, I'm a marketer. I own a whole marketing firm. So I'm going to show you what I look at, what numbers I care about, and what I am doing to grow my practices. Right now I got 2. I'm going to look to get 8. But I want to show you what I do, some of the numbers that I look at, and why you should be looking at these same numbers. Okay, and I hope this, at the end of the day, what I hope is you guys can see this and make a decision on, okay, am I doing this? Do I need to be doing this? Yes, of course you do. But I just want to make sure that you're not being ripped off or that you're not spending money where you should not be spending money, okay? So when I get 2 or 3 times a week, I'll sit down, and currently we just started our new practice, okay? And it's been going 4 months. We have currently 2 offices. We opened up 1 office. I realized there's a bigger opportunity and a bigger population, so we just went ahead and opened up our other office. And our first office took us probably a week to get our first customers. Second office took us, it was that day we started to run ads, we produced customers, okay? So first thing I look at is I want to know my cost per lead. That's the most important number that I can get to. And we're doing Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, YouTube ads, and then we have organic traffic like Google My Business and all of that. So I'm going to show you right now, come over onto this platform, and right here what you're looking at this is the Facebook ad platform. So with Facebook ad platform, you're also running on Instagram ads. So you can see right here, I have cost per lead. So this is since November 1st. So this is the last 18 days. I have remarketing campaigns. I have a Salt Lake campaign. I have a St. George, and we produced over 84 leads for Salt Lake since November 1st. And this is 84 requests for appointments, okay? And our cost per appointment is $7.34. That's pretty good, assuming that we book 70% of those. Our cost per lead may be $10 for Salt Lake, okay? St. George is a little different because you have a lot bigger audience, but you're seeing we're almost paying 3 times the cost per lead, which is $21. Okay, we've produced 50 leads there. And now this does not count phone calls, okay? This is just people dialing. This is just people filling out a form requesting to book an appointment. Then we've also done something down here, which we tested out, a book directly. And this is working by phone, it's working by organic traffic, but here you can see we spent $41 per booked appointment, which is just too much. So we killed that ad. But these are some of the numbers I'll look at. And what I'm looking for is I want to make sure that I can scale and that I can spend more money, produce more bookings, which then back out and produce more revenue. Okay, so this is what I look at. Now, a lot of you have no idea what your cost per lead is. You guys have no idea what you're spending on marketing. 90% of dentists, orthodontists, they don't know what they're spending on for their cost per lead. They have no idea. They'll go out, they'll sponsor some school. They have no idea if that's bringing in. And I will tell you, since I opened up our practice, we sponsored 5 schools, put our board, and the amount of leads that have come in has hardly been anything. I would have been better to throw my money into Facebook ads. It gets in front of a lot more people. You can see that I've had over 50,000, well, down here at the bottom, just since November, 77,000 people this has been reached, and impressions, I've had 160,000 impressions, okay? So that's what I look at. Then, next thing I look at, I do that on TikTok. I go over and I look at my Googles, and then I'll come into this system. Now, this is called RedUp. RedUp keeps track of all of our leads. So you can see that just 10 hours ago, 12, 1 hour, you can see what's happening with the leads. As the leads come in, they then go into an automated nurture campaign where they'll get a text, they'll get an email that starts to educate them about All Out Wisdom Teeth. And by the way, that is our industry. We're focused on wisdom teeth, okay? So what happens is these guys come in, they get nurtured, and this system makes life so much easier. So it's called RedUp. We do build this out for dental practices, but you can see I have a lead come in, then they get booked, book consultant. You can take notes. If they don't show, you drag them over to here. Once they become a patient, you put them over here. Once the procedure is done, you drop them into happy patient, and immediately it'll send them out to review. Now, there is a lot of automation that goes into this. It's really important that you have automation because your front desk does not have the time. And I always thought that front desks wasted time. They really don't. It's hard for them to be following up with leads all the time. So you want to make sure you have something in place to follow up all the time that's simple, that's easy to learn, that these guys can sit down and I'll blast out 50 text messages to all of the leads right away. So this is a system we do have. If you're interested in it, talk to me, okay? But that's what I do as a marketer, as a business owner, as a practice owner. My most important thing is driving customers into the practice. You have to have customers and you have to know what it costs to get one customer into your practice, okay? If you don't know those costs, you need to look at them because most of you are spending huge amounts on marketing and you're not getting any return, okay? You have no idea what your lead costs are. You have no idea how bad most of your Google ad campaigns are. That is one of the biggest time money suckers is Google AdWords for most of you, because you've hired a marketer or you've hired your cousin that has gone out there and said, hey, I'm going to set up your Google AdWords. They set it up. They don't realize that 90% of the keywords are just wasting your money. And you need to know that. You need to know your exact cost per lead from your Google Ads. Okay. When you know your numbers, it's easy to make decisions. You spend more here because it's getting you a lower cost, or you spend more there. Okay. So if you have questions, let us know. We do this. I am a practice owner, so I kind of know what you're going through, but I'd love to look at your practice. I'd love to see how we can help. And that's it. Keep marketing. Peace.